Aloha. Welcome to paradise. Aiea, Hawaii, just outside of Honolulu and the home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. A tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bruins will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Rainbow Warriors offense will start this game off. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They'd better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They'll give it to the back, fighting off the defender. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. He'll bring it back. It's Miranda. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the UCLA Bruins offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
After misfiring, it's second down. Davis will throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Out of the gun to give to the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Offense in the hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He's right on target. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
They'll run it from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell he just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward. And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too.
Yes, sir. We want to get that get back, man. We're trying to get the computer taken care of.
Long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
The Rainbow Warriors will go for it here on 4th down. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, he missed it. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big
mental errors.
25 matchup. Oklahoma showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Gets open down the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Really nice looking throw there, and traditionally the best UCLA offenses are always the ones that can get it done through the air. You've got to be able to come up with explosive plays in the passing game, and if this team is going to win a conference championship, they need this guy to play at his A-plus level week in and week out.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Davis looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The Bruins moving quickly.
Man, they're going crazy with this. Hurry up right now.
Comeback route. You've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think.
Damn.
He's running deep.
He's off to the races.
Damn.
And the defense
Crazy.
corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Bruins.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. First down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He lost one down the sideline. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Hand off from the shotgun. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Davidson. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
Man, it is such a weapon to have running backs that can not only run the football, but can catch it as well. And a nice job there, David, finding the matchup one-on-one with a linebacker, a little angle route to get the first down.
Yeah, and those angle routes are hard to defend because the running back looks like he's going out first. So when I'm a linebacker, I'm like, oh, crap, I got to catch him. And then he breaks in really quickly, and a nice throw to throw it in front of him and get the first down.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th
That's
down.
crazy work.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Davis will throw. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll go to the ground. Makes a man miss. Still on his feet. Where did he go? They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they will score. Touchdown, UCLA.
That comeback route is killing, bro. Like, crazy.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. From the gun, wants to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, the cornerback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route, and because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. The throw toward the right sideline falls to the ground.
All right, ball was incomplete, but that was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Really nice job of communicating with one another and understanding where that pass rush was coming from.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Davis looking to pass. Takes an easy completion. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Bruins line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last. Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. The Rainbow Warriors are stopped, but not before getting the 1st down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback. Stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the 1st down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the Rainbow Warriors are rolling down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection.
I'm about to start hitting their ass back with it, man. I'm about to start hitting their ass back with it.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They feed him again. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. A statement run in the red zone to the 13.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had
Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score.
Knock his beak on. I gotta speak on.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this
And now our knees numb.
especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
After the touchdown, if they could get this too, we'll have a tie ball game. From the gun. Got his man quickly. He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
We'll take it.
He'll bring it out. It's Miranda. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Davis will throw. This time he's got his man. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
It was coming. I just didn't know what side.
Really nice throw there. I'll tell you, UCLA, they've got an impressive history book of quarterbacks going all the way back to Rick Neuheisel. Troy Aikman is a name people will recognize. Cade McNown back in my day. And then recently DTR was carving up defenses too, throwing it. Got to be able to make good decisions. You got to be able to deliver strikes through the air, and this guy right now is doing just that.
He'll just keep slinging it. Got it in the middle. It's Gray. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
When you play zone coverage, everybody drops back. Everybody has eyes on the quarterbacks. You're not really looking at the wide receivers a lot of times, so they can slip in those little cracks, and the quarterback can really make precise throws. Great job, great play, great throw, great game.
Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He's looking to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown.
That is insane.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Cincinnati is getting worked right now in their own dojo. We've seen this team in big spots over the years, but I can't think of a worse beating. They're trailing by 21 to Louisiana.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Wow, our player, bro.
But just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He's going up top. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Boyd. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, Great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Throws to the tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. Snaps it in the shotgun. Fires the pass. Intercepted.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that
hurt.
They also got to cover cover the ground and make the pick. A lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Davis looking to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down.
And he intercepts it. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Well, what a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
When you have scrambling quarterbacks, you got to have a spot. You got to have somebody in the middle of the field. Everybody's playing coverage, but that guy's job is to focus on the quarterback and make sure he doesn't scramble and make big plays.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Warriors!
Life on the line! Put the life on the line!
This offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give to the tailback. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower. And these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Rainbow Warriors will kick it off to start the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Comes out throwing on first down. Floats it out in space. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was
Yes, sir, man. We got to give us one.
Well, there was really
I thought I had one right there,
well,
man.
he's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Offense gets set for second down. Now they'll run the draw. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo. Davis will throw. They're trying to get to it. And
Let's go. Let's go.
And those outside linebackers,
I'm trying to take the lead here, man.
They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks.
Let's go.
That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Makes the grab on the left side. Afterburners coming.
What a ball. That placement was great.
When you have so many
Let's go.
on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
Come on, man. We just got to stay on top, man. Get one more stop. Get one more stop. Start playing the clock.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. They're just about ready to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse.
Tomorrow, let's skate. Yeah. Having fun with the girl.
Get this thing picked up and going.
Davis looking to pass. Got his man down the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Bruins are in the hurry-up. On third down, going up breaks away to find some room. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Quick touch pass to the receiver. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work.
Damn it.
And that's a gut punch, especially if you're the offensive coordinator, because that was sort of a foreign look, the pre-snap motion, a timing play, trying to get the receiver the football quickly. You're expecting to outflank the defense, but give the defense a ton of credit. They made the bigger play, and now they've set you up in the 4th quarter.
Oh, put the backspin on it.
It's grounded the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed.
I put the backspin on it and everything, bro. Oh, man.
Offense set on 1st down. The give to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And he's a real nowhere man.
Let's go, man. I can't go.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at.
We trying, man. We trying.
Davis will throw. Floating away.
Let's go, man.
Bought as much time.
Let's go. Hey, my linebacker eating right now. Let's go, 40.
The pocket broke down and the quarterback had.
Let's go, 40.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Let's go, Jason. Big stop, man. That was a really big
The
stop.
Bruins send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tom.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to it. Bulldozes it.
Let's go. Great run, boy.
Across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense, maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete.
Doing this and change this.
Getting to the running back.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He's going for a big play downfield.
Oh!
Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead. But if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the second half, and I think that's the right decision.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already,
you know what I'm saying? Because they BS me just now, bro. They BS me just now.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on 4th down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
When the offense can run the football and
yes, sir.
a guy like this that would get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to
find them blockers. Let's go.
It's out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and lead the
yes, sir.
They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel
Let's
off
go.
a straight win.
Let's go.
Is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Let's go.
They have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Vanderbilt is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Doors fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He finds his man. And the Bruins want to move quickly.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires one high.
Oh, no. Whew.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest the deepest, widest the widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things. Like understanding the situation.
They did take a shot, man.
They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush.
He lobs
Oh, another one.
left side.
Oh, hell.
He's brought down, but he's
Wow.
inside the 10, 1st and goal from the 8. From the gun, the running back.
Yeah, okay.
Really nice stop
Okay.
there from this senior leader. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Davis looking to pass.
Oh,
Into the end zone.
wow.
And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back.
Wow.
All Uncle Mo on your side.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah,
Yep.
This offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers
Run
and
up,
get
boy.
these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find
Come
those
on,
plays,
boy.
those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. Make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Fires to the wideout.
Oh, yo, what is going on?
Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it.
Like,
Sometimes
bro.
running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other
Like, why are they doing me like
way.
that?
On the return, it's
That's not a catch?
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Davis will throw. He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They're working that left side. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing your end zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. On 2nd down, looking to throw.
Ah.
That one slipped to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What a step up defense. I thought he got beat. I thought he got beat. He underthrew him.
Trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up...
Let's need this ball to get up out of here, man. Need the ball and get up out of here, man.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the
Yeah,
clock.
sir. GG's, man. GG's. Thanks for tuning in, my guy.
Tight ball game right at the end. You need the clutch plays.
We're moving to 4-0. We're moving to 4-0, baby.
You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team. Staying focused, understanding it's a close battle. Win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
So
Yes,
that's gonna do
sir.
it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.